So life has basically been bending me over and fucking me up the ass with a barbed dildo. So I'm probably not going to be doing any videos that make me angry because I'm already at a hair trigger now, so I don't really need to submerge myself in shit that just makes me angry. Because it's hard enough for me to stay cool to begin with. I'm not going to tell you guys what's been going on to sort of make me use the imagery of me getting bent over and fucked in the ass with a barbed dildo, but I'll just say things have been going sideways for a while. So those of you who I feel should know either do already know or I will tell. So anyway, let's get rid of that negativity for a little bit and talk about some shows I've been watching. As you may or may not know, I have an Xbox and I also have Netflix. And I originally got Netflix so I could watch Doctor Who. And that sort of got ass raped very early on. I just started watching other shows. I watched Burn Notice from start to the seasons they have on, and I'm now all cut up for the summer. I'm on to the second, I think, or second or third series of Doctor Who, give or take. And yeah, Doctor Who's sort of taken a backseat to everything else. I've been watching Beakman's World. If you don't know what that is, it's a freaking amazing kids show from the 90s. And then I have a lot of Nova shit on there in my instant queue. If you don't know what Nova is, that's basically the show that's hosted for the most part by Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I've been watching a bunch of that stuff. I have a Japanese/American movie called Bunraku, which is fucking cool. I'm halfway done with it because I think it's pretty substantial, and I got like halfway through it, and I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna finish it in one sitting. I have to go back and watch it. I have a lot of anime too on my instant queue. I'm now watching Lost Girls on Netflix. Lost Girl, I should say. I'm not sure if I said Lost Girls or Lost Girl, but Lost Girl, the show. Pretty interesting. Deals with Fae mythology and shit, which is pretty interesting. Has sirens, succubi, whatever the fuck trick is, werewolves, and it is pretty cool. And my favorite character out of the entire show is Kenzie, because Kenzie's just fucking amazing and awesome. Really fucking thin though. Like, I think she's too thin. The person who plays Kenzie is still a little too thin in my opinion. And I mean, I'm not sure if that's healthy for her to be that thin. It just seems to me like she's a little bit too thin. I just love her character, and I love the actress. She's just very interesting and engaging. Yeah. Now, stuff I'm not watching on Netflix. I'm watching Misfits at not the behest, but the suggestion of a friend of mine, or an acquaintance. I don't know where we really stand. I talk to this person sometimes on Skype. So whatever that is, acquaintance, I guess. I have been watching. I'm up to the second episode of the first fucking season of Misfits, and I gotta say, it's pretty fucking cool. I like the bushy-haired guy, whose name I can't fucking remember. The guy who basically is like the sarcastic prick of the show. Because I identify with him. I really do. I identify with that cocky, pricky fuck. And the guy who just throws insults at people. His entire character, I just sort of identify with. I also like the blonde white girl, who I don't want to say chav because I'm not sure if that's what her character is supposed to be, but that's what they say in the show, that she's a chav. she's pretty cool too. She doesn't take shit. The athlete guy, I'm not too into. He's okay, not great. The black... I don't know why I'm black, but I assume black, like light-skinned black chick. I should just say the other chick in the fucking show, because there's only 2 chicks as far as I know. The other chick, who basically makes men want to fuck her. Don't really like her either. And I don't... It's not that the fact that I don't like them because they're black. That's not the case. That's just that racist accusation in the mud. It's just those characters, I don't like them. Because I liked the probation officer, whatever the fuck you want to call him. That guy, because he was fucking awesome. He was a guy who didn't take shit, and then he sort of wound up into this, like, insane, fucking angry guy. And he just wanted to kill the shit out of people. Like him. Too bad he fucking got killed. I don't like the one character's family, because his mom's a bitch and just, like, sort of abandons him for a guy, and it's like, what the fuck? That's fucked up in my opinion. And making him homeless. I mean, yeah, the guy's a dick, but, I mean, there are certain lines that you should not cross as a mom, in my opinion. Like, kicking your kid out because he's clashing with a guy. I don't know. So, that's just me. Trying to think of what else I've been watching. I have been reticent to watch Game of Thrones because I'm trying to read through Game of Thrones. I have to catch up also on True Blood, the books and the series, because I think I stopped watching it at a certain point through season 5, I think. The one before the new one. The one with, like, the fucking religion and Lilith and that kind of shit. I sort of ejected from that series during that time because I'm like, what the fuck? But I gotta get back into it so I can talk with my fucking friends and shit. Oh, I forgot to talk about one of the characters in Misfits. The quiet, demure, like, weird fucking guy who can turn invisible. Like, or whatever the fuck he does. I don't think he turns invisible. I think he goes onto, like, another plane of existence, like a parallel universe-y kind of thing. I think that's what happens. But, like, him, I like. He's also pretty fucking cool. Because he is sort of like my friend. And it's pretty fucking cool, because he's sort of that character who is quiet and doesn't fit in, kind of thing. And I like him. I like those, like, I like the blonde chick, the fucking dickhead, and the reticent person out of that series. And I don't really dislike the black athlete guy, but he's not my cup of tea. Neither is the black chick, because she just aggravates the piss out of me, because she's fucking annoying. And it just... Yeah. I don't know what it is about her, but she just pisses me off. She just makes me want to punch her in the fucking head. If anybody else has any suggestions for TV shows I should watch, preferably British shows, because I'm starting to like British shows more. Tempted to watch The Office, the British version of The Office with Ricky Gervais, because I've always been a huge fan of Ricky Gervais, and he has that kind of humor I like. That kind of dark, sarcastic kind of humor. And that's, I think, why I like Misfits. I didn't think I was going to like Misfits because it is a British show and I have a hard time getting into the lingo and shit. Or not the lingo, but like the speech patterns and the slang and shit like that. I have a hard time getting into that kind of stuff. Doctor Who doesn't have as much of that kind of stuff in it. But there is certain stuff that is, like, Britain specific, so. Yeah, but this is just fucking, like, I I do like the reason I do also like the white chick from Misfits is because the telepathic chick is because she fucking, the very first episode when she's trying to talk and the dickhead guy is like, is she trying to speak? That's just a noise. How the fuck do you think? How are we supposed to communicate with her? Like, that was pretty funny. And she's like, "Fuck off!" And like, she didn't take any shit. But yeah, I think that's about it. This is probably going to be the sort of tenor of videos from now on, where I do a video where it makes me like actually genuinely like happy to make the video about it's about shit that I actually like for at least a while, because I'm not going to be able to just delve into the fucking angry side of myself for a hell of a long time, because I am just sort of in a dark spot. So I'm Resonator Zen. Hopefully you found this video entertaining. If you did, like it, favorite it, put it on Facebook, share it with your friends, share it with your Twitter followers if you have Twitter followers. Share it with people you randomly meet on Skype. Anyway, I'm Resonator Zen. I've already said that before. Peace the fuck out, and hopefully you guys have a good day and good week. Peace out.